Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for the support. And for the newbies, the new subscribers, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for subscribing and choosing to actually add value to my life, to add value to the channel, to add value to my content. I mean, obviously, the more people watch, the more people subscribe, the more I feel like, let's get the show going, let's get the show running. Guys, today is my second day doing makeup. I don't know, every time I take a picture, nothing is over, but today I feel otherwise. But so I felt like today I'm just gonna have like a live update. Yes, this video might be all over the place. Yes, I just felt like, you know what, today I need to record something. Yes, and I am recording. Yes, and I am here. And guys, let me tell you. So I know on my previous videos I was telling you, yay, I am keen and kaya. Hey, yay, it's nice living alone. Yes, I have my own apartment. I'm paying my own rent. I am living alone. But you will not believe how many times I have moved to finally found the place that I actually enjoy and I feel safe in. But one thing I've also realized and discovered about myself is that I sucker for enjoying being at home, being closer to my mom and being closer to my family. So guys, I feel like I'm not going to be one of those people that say, oh, my family is like in another province, or my family is 30 minutes or in 2-3 hours away from where I live. It's just literally like next door. But it's life. So I moved from Joburg. That's the first life update. I feel it's only fair for me to start there so that I can remember and update you properly. So I moved from Joburg. I went to Soweto. I went to Soweto, and then I still lived alone, but I lived closer to my sister more than I lived closer to my mom. Okay, fine. The reason why I moved out, so in Joburg, I moved out, I think, in end of June. End of July, I moved out only because, one, I still had that little fear. Oguti, I'm very far away from Umama, even though I know mentally that should anything happen to me or my child, I know that where I lived, there was my daughter's teacher that was also going to help me if I had to go back to the office. But yeah, okay. So the first reason was I felt like I was living far away from my mom. The second reason was I was suspecting I was about to get a promotion to a different department. Well, it wasn't really a promotion because the salary was the same, but then a new role. So I needed help from my mom more because we were still on hard lockdown, and I think it was level 4, and by then my creche were not opened yet. So fine, I moved to Soweto. So by then, guys, I had everything planned out. So I moved there in August, and I knew that by end of July. So I knew it's by end of July, August, September, October, my sister was still on maternity leave. Hi, fine. No, she was not on maternity. Yes, she was still on maternity leave, even though her daughter was still she had already given birth. She was still on maternity leave and going back to work in October. So fine, I was like, okay, for these 3 months at least, because the government was like, no, maybe by October, September, September, October, or November, it'll be now level like 2, 3, 4, or no, level 2, level 3, 4, 1. So the creches will be opened. So fine, we moved there. Every morning I'd leave my daughter at my sister's place. It was literally a walking distance there. And then in the evening after work, I'd get off where my sister lives, and then I'd fetch my daughter and come back home. I'd get home at around about 8. Yeah, normally the taxi would drop me off at 7:30, and then I'd walk there and then maybe chill a bit, talk, check on the baby, my niece, and then walk back home. That happened until October. So October, my sister moved in with me. Yeah, because she just needed some help, some assistance. All right, so fine, Satlana together. It was actually nice. It was actually nice. And then I'm March the following year, March this year. Hey guys, all right, okay. I think now we sorted. My phone kept cutting because I don't have enough memory. So where was I? Okay, so my sister moved in with us, and then we stayed together until March. We moved into a 2-bedroom. So when I moved to Soweto from Joburg, I moved into a bachelor again, an ensuite. This side they call it ensuite. So yeah, I moved into an ensuite, and then when I lived with my sister, and in March we moved. So in March we moved because I no longer felt safe that side where we were living. There was a lot of people being mugged, cars driving around, and then there's a white car that will drive around and mug you, take your bag, and then drive off. So plus it was too far. Yeah, it was too far. So I got a place which was a 2-bedroom. I was closer to her. It was closer to my mom and closer to Leto's new creche. So now the other reason then I had to move from the second apartment to the third apartment to the 2-bedroom was the safety, and because now was it because of that there was an opportunity for me at work to get a promotion now to be a team leader. So when I was in Joburg, I was a sales agent, and then when I moved in August to live in Soweto, the first apartment in Soweto, I was now a retentions agent. And then in around March, April, I was told that around March, April, yes, I was told that I'm gonna be a team leader. So now moving closer to my mom was helpful because now sometimes I would knock off late, sometimes I'd have to go to work earlier. So when I had to go to work earlier, I know that I can still drop my daughter off at school, or my sister can help me with that. And then afternoon, I know that my mom can fetch my daughter, and then I can fetch her from my mom, or my mom can drop her off at my place. Fine, we stayed there, guys. I can still say now, ne? Joburg was fine. Joburg was luxury. That apartment in Joburg was a luxury, ne? But I also couldn't afford that. The first apartment in Soweto was amazing. I was able to afford everything. Everything was fine. It was just the distance and the safety. Then the 2-bedroom, I was sharing the rent with my sister, ne? And then, had this whole plan, Yoguti. My niece is gonna come back, and then we're gonna live together. So since we're 2-bedroom, it's gonna be me and my daughter, and on the other room is gonna be her and my niece. After July, her birthday is in June. She didn't come back, so I was like, now and then I brought over my sister's friend because she was unemployed, and I was like, okay, because now I'm on higher levels, ne? I'm not gonna leave people behind. I applied for her. I actually helped her apply, ne? And then, what was it, that time when she got a job? Yes, then she got a job, ne? From Eastern Cape, she came here. Hi guys, March, April, May, June. I think between June and July, end of July, guys. I get in no ways. That place was very cold. Apparently the walls, I don't know, they were made of what, I forgot the name, plus something. Yes, I think it's you know this wall that looks like chalk when you've broken it apart. That type of, the builders will know. Yes, that wall. Yo guys, it was so cold. I couldn't, when it was so cold in a sense that when you sat on my bed or sat on the couch, it felt like the couch was wet. That's how cold it was. I was not happy. I couldn't survive. Like, I could feel the wind blowing here, and I'm still in the house. I'm still in the apartment. No, I felt like I was outside. So luckily there was an apartment where in the same complex where my mom lives, and I was like, I don't care anymore. Like, I need a better place. And then my sister was like, okay, because you are looking for a place and I'm not also happy here, I'm also gonna look for a place. Then she went back to where we were, but in another extension. Yeah, so now there was just far. So I literally live almost like next door to my mom's place, guys. Like, it's really funny, but I'm still enjoying just, sometimes I do get to be alone. My mom also gets to be alone, and my daughter still has that opportunity to be with Ukokwake. And whenever she wants to be with my mom, she's able to be with my mom, never. Yeah. So that's the updates, ne? The other updates is what I've been incorporating in the stories is the moving of departments. Guys, I've worked for this company since 2018, ne? It was named a different name, and then in 2019 they changed the name to the one that's currently being used, ne? So I was first a lead gen agent. So I work in a call center. So what happened was when I found I was pregnant, I think I was in my second year. It was my second, I'm not sure, 2015, 16. Yes, second year, to give birth on my third year. Fine. Third year I gave birth and I had to drop out because I couldn't handle it. I couldn't find a nanny, so I had to look after my baby myself. So fine, that happened. And then 2019, after my daughter turned a year, I was like, okay, now I need to look for a job. And my ex got me the job, who was then my partner, my boyfriend actually. So fine, got me the job because his aunt was like an HR, I think, there. So he was able to also put in a CV for me because they were starting and they needed a lot of people to start up, and be agents there. So I was lucky to be also one of them. So I started in May. I worked. And then 2019, I was still a lead gen agent. And then 2019, August, and I moved to sales. Guys, now when you ask me, in 5 years' time, where do you want to see yourself, I'll tell you. I want to see myself having acquired all of this, because I think it took me a year to actually realize that being in insurance is a career for me. Working in a call center, yes, but specifically knowing a lot about insurance. So I work in an insurance company where we deal with short-term insurance, all right? I want to venture out into like long-term insurance, life insurance and all of that, but for now I feel like short-term insurance is more interesting. Besides having the money and all of that, no, I'm not there yet. I just want experience. So fine, I went to sales. I learned a lot in sales. My buttons were pushed. I was not in my comfort zone. Guys, I tell you, from lead gen, I felt like, no, this job is not for me. Time went by, sales came up. I had a really good team leader. He was really there for me. He taught me most of the things, and well, amongst any other team leader that was there to help me out from different departments. Okay, right. Internal job applications would come in. Now would change. I would apply until the COO came to me the other time, and he's like, Zoe, this is your last time applying for a job in this company. Do you think this is your father's company? Yeah. I will never forget that day, guys. I will never forget that day, because I was shocked. I was like, I know the COO, and I know he's not my father. He's not my biological father, but the relationship he has built with his employers, with his employees, was that in a sense, Yoguti, I'm able to talk to him about work-related things, and I'm able to, I'm not happy with this, I'm not happy with that, because that's what he wants. He doesn't want to be like a regular COO in a big company where you don't even know who's the boss of your boss of the boss of your boss. Now I know the boss of the boss of the boss of the bosses of the bosses of the bosses. Come to me and I'll tell you, you report to who. So don't come tell me anything. It's alright, fine. I was like, he's like, okay, let's do this now. Reach your targets in sales, and then I'll move you to a department that you want. I honestly wanted client services. If at first I wanted QA because I was tired of talking to clients, and then they offered me a job for QAC/retentions, that was in client services. So that was okay. 2019 August, I moved to sales. And then 2020, August, I think, I moved to retentions up until now. So between 2020 August up until now, I've also been a team leader. So I became a team leader 2021 April. So that is my story for my work updates, my life update of why you now going to be seeing a different background. Is because I'll be recording either at my mom's place or I'll be recording at my place, not at the Joburg apartment that you guys see. I mean, guys, things happen, life happens, and with my work also life happens. I eventually agreed to go back to retentions. I love my job. I'm happy there. I do imagine myself working in other departments because I want growth within the industry. But for now, I am happy where I am. And yes, guys, I think for now, oh, and my baby is amazing. Little Huhle. Well, she's not here because she's with my sister. She's doing her hair. But otherwise, I think she's outgrown this hello vibes, because during the moving in and out, I would record. I remember moving from Joburg to Soweto, I would record, but I wouldn't be able to edit because now I didn't have Wi-Fi. And I wasn't working from home. So now the schedules were now different. I didn't have more time to and energy to sit down and record or have content to record. And just like with my previous video, there's just some self-esteem vibes going on, and also, well, not really self-esteem vibes going on, but that not being confident in my content, but now, because it's towards the end of the year, and I believe for this week this would be my last video for the year. I know I've only offered you guys 2 videos, the previous one and this one, for the year, and next year we're gonna start all over again. I really want good things for us, growth, especially growth. I will not emphasize that enough. Growth, I will always emphasize that. Growth is what's needed. Mental growth, emotional growth, can't get. And yeah, there's still gonna be some story times. I'm gonna learn how to do mukbang. I know my mukbang queen is the best I always watch her, but then sometimes it's like the food is just so nice, like the story is just like, I just eat, because I enjoy watching her eat, which is, yes, Naledi M official, yeah. But then I'm still trying to get my group also as to, am I only gonna offer you guys sit down talks and story times, or I'm also going to incorporate some mukbangs also while I'm sharing my stories and what happened, or vlogs, just sharing what's happening, but not for the festive season. I want to rest. Yes, guys, so as I was saying that I'll see what content to give you, but I am going to give you something that is more relative and that is more convenient for me, because, guys, I've been watching a lot of YouTubers grow, and it is a lot of work, and I mean it when I say it is a lot of work. So I'm still giving, picking up my feet, pulling up my socks, and you're gonna get there. I believe in me, I believe in us, I believe in the togetherness, I believe in it all. It's gonna be good. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for just getting to know what's been happening in my life. But I feel like there's something missing. But no. That's my life updates. Not married yet. I don't have another child. No, it's still one child. It's still the same job. It's just a different sukuti. I still work for the same company. It's just different roles. That's all. I don't have a car yet. I haven't bought a house yet. But I'm happy where I'm living. It's very safe. Very, very safe. It's very affordable. And yeah. That was about mental health, Nanani. That's a story for other days. Right now, I've updated and I'm done for the year. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you for my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining in. Please, guys, don't forget to like this video. Share it, guys. The more you share the video, the more you let other people know about the video, the more we grow, the more I get more subscribers, and the more it gets to the right ears. Who knows? Maybe there might be some sponsor or something, some company that wants me to speak for them or speak with them, and just educate them about insurance, about life, about motherhood, about call centers, about anything, or advertise something, Yes, let's keep in tune. Let's stay tuned for more info, for any other vlogs, for any other sit downs on Zoe M Official. That's my Instagram handle. As I said on my other video, that I don't have Facebook as yet, don't have Twitter as yet. I'm gonna have time for that, maybe when I upgrade my phone, but for now, get my live updates there. And yes guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Like the video, please subscribe, and please press that notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload a video. Thank you so much. Mwah.